Joining us now, former Obama White House Health Policy Director and MSNBC medical contributor, Dr. Kavita Patel. Okay, Dr. Patel, so give us a sense of what this ruling means for Planned Parenthood clinics in South Carolina, and if this at all will curtail women's ability to get care in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, Alex, it does have a pretty widespread impact on care. Maybe just helpful to say that there are many states, including South Carolina, that have already banned kind of use of funds for reproductive health care, specifically abortion services. So this was not a debate about whether or not that federal funds or state funds could go to abortion services. That decision has been made clear. What's at issue here is that clinics like Planned Parenthood, the majority of their services are for health care, cancer screenings, prenatal care, all types of health care. And here in this decision was specifically the ability to carve out Planned Parenthood as an entity from receiving Medicaid funds. So in essence, it's not just saying no to abortion very specifically, which it has already done. It's basically limiting access to a majority of general health care services. And just as you point out, it's not just for South Carolina. This decision paves the way for other states like Texas, like Missouri, other states that have already said that funds could not be used for abortion services to expand that. And when you think, Alex, that anywhere from 3 to 6 in 10 women get some sort of health care from clinics like Planned Parenthood in the Medicaid population, this can have incredible access issues. And frankly, it's a civil rights issue. This is really with a Medicaid law, when it was passed in the 60s, it was meant to try to begin to provide general health care, and we're seeing that eroded.
I'm curious where the link is between providing abortion care and providing cancer care.
Yeah, that's right. So what the issue at hand that South Carolina contended, and again, the Supreme Court made this decision, which with all the things that are happening, Alex, that you've been reporting on, it's pretty stunning, but it's one of many stunning things that are happening today. What they basically argued in South Carolina was that this was not just funds that would go to Planned Parenthood for abortion, that because funds in healthcare in a clinic I work in are fungible, meaning the state pays for Medicaid, but I use those Medicaid dollars to kind of just basically keep the lights on in a clinic, that there was a potential for some of those dollars to be used for services that the state did not want to pay for. By making that argument, the Supreme Court allowed for South Carolina to exclude Planned Parenthood from Medicaid programs, including for non-abortion services. So it's really more of a, hey, there's a dollar that you're paying. There's a potential, Alex, that 1 penny on that dollar could be used for lights in a classroom where we talk about abortion. Wow. And that somehow translates upstream. And I think you can see, like, people like me, we just want to go and we want